Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to explore an interesting hypothesis. What if the shape of the universe is a giant sphere? Even though this may sound a bit unconventional, let's temporarily set aside mainstream scientific views and let our imaginations run wild. Currently, the prevailing scientific view suggests that according to observational data, the observable universe we inhabit appears to be flat on large scales, or possibly has a slightly positive curvature, implying a closed shape, but is unlikely to be an ideal sphere. However, I'd like to propose an alternative possibility. What if the universe is an immense higher dimensional sphere? First off, as a closed surface, a sphere has no boundaries or edges. You can start from any point on its surface and travel indefinitely without ever reaching an end. This means that if we lived in a spherical universe, no matter how far we ventured into the cosmos, we would never reach a so-called edge. This lends some fascinating properties to the universe's appearance. For instance, if you walked in a straight line on the surface of a sphere, although it would feel like linear motion to you, you would eventually circumnavigate the entire sphere and return to your starting point. Another peculiar phenomenon is that if two objects set out from opposite poles of the sphere, they would gradually draw closer as they traveled, until finally meeting on the opposite side. Such occurrences are unimaginable in planar geometry. One compelling argument supporting this spherical universe hypothesis is that when we survey the objects in the cosmos, from microscopic cells to vast planets and stars, their shapes overwhelmingly tend towards spheres or approximations thereof. This is because in nature, a spherical structure minimizes surface area for a given volume, thereby achieving a minimal energy state. So to a certain extent, the spherical shape could be considered nature's fundamental form. Extrapolating this observation, one could naturally speculate that the universe, as the ultimate all-encompassing entity, should also approach a spherical shape. After all, every structure in the cosmos, regardless of scale, seems to obey this basic tendency towards sphericity. The notion of parallel universes has also been proposed, and following this line of reasoning, parallel universes would be akin to additional great spheres, much like the many planets and stars that exist within our own universe. The coexistence of multiple spherical universes is entirely possible. Of course, sometimes appearances can be deceptive. Since the universe is truly immense, when we observe it from within a relatively small region, it can give the impression of being planar, just as we perceive the Earth as flat despite its spherical shape when viewed locally. However, from a larger vantage point, the universe as a finite whole is more likely to take on a closed geometric form, and a sphere is undoubtedly one possibility among others. Of course, for such a spherical universe concept to be viable, we would need to extend our understanding of geometry and physics, extrapolating them into higher dimensional spaces. After all, the three-dimensional space we perceive may be woefully inadequate for describing the true nature of the entire universe. This is merely an intriguing hypothesis and thought experiment. So far, there is no conclusive observational evidence to support it. The true shape of the universe still awaits further observations and theoretical development by scientists to unravel. However, if my speculation proves correct, and the universe is indeed a great sphere, then it would have no terminating edge. No matter which direction we explore, everything in the cosmos would be intricately interconnected in a boundless cycle. Doesn't that lend a more imaginative and romantic hue to our perception? Of course, this is merely a thought experiment, not a rigorous scientific theory. If you have any other ideas or insights, feel free to share them in the comments. Let's stay open-minded as we await new scientific developments that could shed fresh light on this enigma. So, what do you think of this spherical universe proposition? Leave your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.